Hey everybody, this is Jason, and the name of this week's workshop is Skin to Win Part 2. This is the second part of a three-part series of workshops about skinning, and this week specifically we're looking at skinless or texture reference skin tones. So let's have a look. What are skinless skin tones? Texture referenced or skinless skin tones are skin tones that don't have their own TXTR. So what that means is it's pulling the TXTR from a master or parent skin, like a donor skin. So the material from the recipient skin is looking at the texture from the donor skin. So you don't need all of these extra TXTR, and it decreases load time, and just you can use the same texture on multiple skins. How do skinless skin tones work? The skinless skin tone's TXMT references an existing TXTR present in another skin tone. So we just take the donor skin tone's texture, paste it into the recipient skin tone's TXMT, and that's the texture that it looks for to apply it to the mesh. So here's an example of a skinless skin tone. So the one on the left, this is from one of my older sets called Feast of Flesh. It's essentially pulling YSIM's miscellaneous skin blend 30 and putting it on a Death by Snoo Snoo / HBB skin. So it's a linked skin tone. It's a showerproof skin tone, but it's pulling from an existing skin. And this technique is really useful if you do a lot of showerproof skin tones as well. To get started, we open Body Shop, we select Create Parts, Start New Project. We go Select, Create Genetics. Then we select the skin that we want to clone. So in this case, I'm going with BBG and SBB linked skin tone, and we just export that texture. Then we give it a unique name in Body Shop, and we enter a tooltip and we import it back to the game. We're not messing with anything here. We're going to do all of the heavy lifting in SimPE, so we can close Body Shop. Then the SimPE part. First, we need to look at the donor or the parent skin tone. We need the texture values so that we can copy those and paste them into the TXMT of the recipient skin. So we select the TXMT in the resource tree, and then we sort descending. So we double click on the header and we make sure that it's sorted alphabetically with A at the top. So the first one up is AF body cut. So we select that one in the resource list. Then we open our trusty notepad or something that we can write down the values on. Notate AF body cut. We just paste that texture name and then normal and then soft. So we just go and grab all of the textures that we need from the parent, notate what it is and what the value is. We open the recipient skin tone. We select, the TXMT are already sorted, so we don't need to worry about that. We select the top one. This one is AF body cut. So we copy that value that we just notated and we paste it right over standard material based texture name. We commit. We do this with every TXMT. I believe there are 39 in total. So we just need to replace those values on all of those. Once we're done with the TXMT, we can get rid of the TXTR. So we select the TXTR in the resource tree, and then we shift select the TXTR in the resource list, and we just delete. As a final touch, we select the IMG in the resource tree. Then in the resource list, we right click on it and we replace that with a custom thumbnail for the skin. We save, and we're ready to test that in game. So let's get started. We create parts, start a new project, and that is the skin set that I did last week. It's got that little tiny servo icon on it. But we want one of the regular old. Let's start out with CPU BB. So we've got a skin that's linked to CPU BB, and I'm going to call this test skin 1 blue. We just create that project. Then we enter something into the tooltip here. So that one is going to be is linked to CPU and bodybuilder. We just import that back into the game. Okay, then let's create a second skin tone. And it doesn't matter from where because these are all, they share the same meshes. So let's just grab, this one is linked to SNU and HBB. Test skin 2, green. SNU and HBB. It super doesn't matter what you put in the tooltip because you probably won't read it anyway. So we've got our 2 test skins here. We're done with Body Shop. Go to Skin to Win Part 2. I've already added these to the workshop post. If you want to follow along, we're going to start out with hydrazine, which is the blue skin tone. So we go to our textures. And what I'm looking for here is a face. I want to make sure that that's the elder face because it's got the little wrinkle. This is, I don't know, it's too small. Okay, this is regular face. It doesn't matter. I'm using it for a swatch. Okay, so then we grab the other one, xenobiology. And that's elder. That's probably, I think that one is minimized because it's baby. Okay, so we just export those 2 as PNGs. Then what we need to do, I already have this swatch here because like if you expand it, I use this to make my custom swatches for designer jeans. So I already have my own template, but whatever you feel like working with. And let me show you here. So if we go Control Alt I, this is much larger than the Maxis thumbnail, so you can give it a lot more detail. I like to put little letters for each body shape combination so that you know what you're getting. So this one is resized to 169 by 169. Let's grab both of these. Copy and paste over. And do the same thing for xenobiology. We just copy, Control Shift V. So we're pasting in place. We grab both of these layers here and we Control T or transform. Let's just scoot it down. We're just looking to make a custom swatch. So something like that. And hide that one. Go to my project folder, say this is a PNG. This is hydrazine swatch. Okay. And then we say this one as xenobiology swatch. Just like that. And that's how you would go about making a custom swatch. Let's just start with a copy of one of the things that I already have going here. Or you could just do this in a notepad if you don't need to be fancy about it. So I'm going to go move over copy. Just create a copy and move to the end. And I'm going to name this one hydrazine. Now we go to the TXMT. That thing is in the way. And we click on the header until it starts descending. So we start off with AF body cut. And you can see I'm not using everything. I'm not using the saggy elder body. I'm not using the toddler face. So it just depends what skin tone you're using, what textures the recipient skin pulls from is the way that you want to organize it. So see, I'm only using the 3 states for adult female, the 3 states for adult male, adult face, scalp, baby, toddler, child, and elder. The elder face, sorry. So we select AF body cut. We copy the value here. We go to AF fit, and we just paste that over. And we do the same thing, AF normal. And we just paste it over. And then AF soft, we copy the value. We paste it here. You can see all of these new ones have a different group number than the old texture that was there before. AF face. And then here, that's for everybody. I think all of the ages and all of the life stages and both genders pulled from the hair. So we do that. And we go AM body cut. This is AM fit. We paste that there. And AM body normal goes there. And then AM fat, that's AM body soft in SimPE. That goes there. And then we can skip down to baby. So in SimPE, that appears as BFM body normal. So we just copy that value there. We paste it to baby. Then we've got child. So it's the same thing. It's CFM body normal because child body is unisex. We'll just copy that value there. Paste it there. Then we can skip all of these. We go to elder face. Grab that there. And we paste it here. And we've got one more. We need toddler. So we scroll down. We find PFM body normal. That's the way that it appears in SimPE. We grab that text. We paste it there. That's all of the resources that we need for hydrazine. So I'm going to create another copy. And this one, going to rename the tab Xenobiology. And we do it all again. We open. So we've got AF body cut. Okay. So now we're all set up. Now we can use these texture names on our skinless skin tones. So now we got 2 saved sims. We got test skin 1 blue. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is replace a swatch. So we go IMG. In the resource tree, we click that in the resource list. Now up here in the resource list, we right click, replace, go to our project folder. And because it's saved as a PNG, we need to select all files in the dropdown. We grab hydrazine swatch, and there we have it. Now we go back to the TXMT. We start with AF body cut. Okay. Now, while we still have this copied, we'll go down to EF body cut. And we replace it here as well. Then we go down to TF body cut. This is the teen fit state. And we just paste over. So now these 3 life stages and fitness states are pulling from that one texture. Now we grab AF body normal. We paste it over adult. We paste it over elder. And we paste it over teen. Just like that. And back up to the top. AF body soft or AF soft or AF fat. This is the fat state. So we paste it over the adult one. Paste it over the elder one. And we go down to teen and we do the same. I can see as you progress, it's like a checklist. It italicizes the ones that you've already adjusted and it turns them black. So you can check that off your list. You can see you can see the work that you've already done. So we copy adult face, and this is a little bit different. We're going to replace 7 with this one. 7 different TXMT get this value. So we got adult male face. We've got, adult female face, then adult male face, and then baby face, and child face, and then we don't mess with elder because the elder faces have a different face texture. Toddler face. And I do it this way just because I copy from Quaisim somewhere. Quaisim doesn't usually use different face textures for different life stages. But if you want to be cutesy and have like the toddlers that are still teething and the babies with no teeth, you can add you can copy those individual values here and use them as well. Then we go to teen female face, and we go to teen male face. So all the faces are done. And we go back up to the top. The next thing is AF hair. So we copy the one that says scalp. We paste over AF hair. This one we replace 9 times, or we replace in 9 different resources. And AM hair. And then baby hair. And child hair. And then elder female hair. Elder male hair. Teen female, or no, sorry, toddler hair. Then teen female hair. And finally, teen male hair. Then go back up to the top of the list. Now we need to do the male texture. So we got AM body cut. We copy AM fit from here. We paste. Then EM body cut. We just paste right over. The TM body cut. And we paste right over. Now we've got AM body normal. So we grab the normal texture name. We go AM body normal. EM body normal. And TM body normal. And then we do the fat state. So we got AM body, AM fat. And we replace AM body soft. EM body soft. And TM body soft. And then we've got the baby texture. So we grab baby, replace baby. Then child, we grab child, we replace child. There's only one of those. And then elder face, we need to replace the texture name in 2 resources. So we got elder female face. And we've got elder male face. And finally, last item on the list, toddler. So we grab that, we go to PFM body normal, and we just paste that name over. Okay, and that's it. We have done all of the TXMT in this one. We go to the TXTR. We grab the top one, hold down shift, we scroll all the way down. We hold down shift and we select the bottom one. So we're shift selecting the entire stack here. Then we go right click, delete. And when we save, that just got rid of all of those TXTR. So we saved ourselves some loading time. We're done with this one. Back to save sims. Let's do the green skin tone now. And you can see these were roughly about the same size before. This is now 132 kilobytes. So it really saved ourselves some room there. So we've got the green one open. We select the IMG first. Then we select it in the resource list. And we replace just as we did before. We need to select all files in the dropdown so we can see PNG, and we grab Xenobiology swatch, and we're done. We can save that. Then we select the TXMT in the resource tree, and the top one in the resource list. And we're just doing the same thing again. And then last is toddlers. So we grab toddler, we paste toddler. Give that a quick save. We're done with our TXMTs. Then we just select the TXTR here, select the top one, hold down shift, select the bottom one, and we should select the whole stack. We right click, we delete, and we save. So we're done with both of those. Okay, so now one trick that you can use in Body Shop without having to load up the game, and I'm probably going to have to censor most of this again. Use Chris Hatch's new Body Shop mannequin and then clone it. Go to your skins. And then these are the two skins that I just created. Okay, and you can see that's definitely CPU. And you go to the male, and that is definitely BB. And then let's double check the green skin as well. The green skin is linked to HBB. And the green female skin is linked to Snoo. So we can leave Body Shop. Okay, so now we're back on a test lot with a test family that we created. We can see that we've got the blue skin tone and the green skin tone that I texture referenced. So then we go group naked, everyone here. And yeah, you can see that these are linked correctly. You can see that the green is linked correctly to Anachibi's xenobiology, which is a green, and the other one is linked to hydrazine, which is kind of a blue. And the SNU and HBB are linked to the green, and the CPU and bodybuilder are linked to hydrazine, the blue. And that's pretty much it. That's how you link a skin tone or make a skinless skin tone.